Tomorrow's Lakers-Clippers game, breaking news coming in the last hour, has been postponed as the grieving continues for the Lakers organization and for many, many people in the LA area. Pedro Gomez has more.
Mere yards away from where Kobe Bryant played virtually his entire career, fans gathered, memorialized, and grieved what many said felt like the loss of a family member in Kobe Bryant.
I was like, wow, I really feel like I lost someone who was really close to me, even though I had never met him. I felt like I knew him.
The impact that Kobe left on all these lives, professional athletes, celebrities, regular people, even non-basketball fans, I think are hurting. My mom doesn't even watch basketball, and she was texting me about how awful it was.
The overriding theme among those gathered here is that Bryant meant more to Angelenos than any other athlete because they watched him grow from a boy to a man, which included his faults, all in front of their eyes. It was as if he was one of them.
I think in many ways, he will want us to carry on and to be strong and to know that, you know, he's still with us in a sense. His spirit is here, his mentality is still with us, and I think he will live on in that sense for sure.
Kobe was our guy. He was the king of the city, and last night the city of Los Angeles lost its king, and it's sad to see when you look up the throne empty and he's not there.
We now go live to Pedro Gomez, who joins us from just outside the Staples Center. And Pedro, I understand you've been there since before dawn. Can you describe what you've seen there today from the citizens of LA?
Well, it's been amazing to see because the gates to this plaza did not open up for the public until about 6 a.m. And yet at 6 a.m., there were about 24 people waiting to get in to start paying their respects. And this crowd has just swelled since then. And it's probably close to about 2,000 people now. And it's basically a group of people, when I've talked to them, that they just want to be together. They want to grieve together. They want to just reminisce about the great times that they all watched together. Don't forget, Los Angeles is an area where a lot of new people have come to. This is not an area where you see a lot of 3rd or 4th generation families that have lived here. It's mostly a newer area in and out, and that's basically what it's been, and it's a lot of emotion that has gone on here behind me today.
He's been a part of the fabric of sports for the better part of 25 years. The Lakers game, as Kevin just said, against the Clippers, originally scheduled at Staples tomorrow night, has been postponed. Pedro Gomez, thank you. I say the better part of 25 years because the Sixers had the #1 overall pick in the '96 draft, but they passed on the native son, picking Allen Iverson instead. Kobe was drafted 13th overall that year by the Charlotte Hornets before immediately being traded to the Lakers for veteran center Vlade Divac. The emotions for basketball elite today as they reflected on the fallen legend.
To watch him grow, to watch what he became in this city, a singular word, and I heard somebody say this yesterday, Kobe, will resonate in the city of Los Angeles forever. He was a worldwide phenomenon, and I am happy to have shared a small part of his life.
Bringing back those old memories, going out to watch his kids practice, you know, and having playing these games, and him watching my kids play was like the greatest thing.
As a player, he was certainly one of the all-time greats, but there's a difference between achievement and stardom. We can make a list of some players, some contemporaries, who are at least close to as good as Kobe in terms of achievement, but did not have the star power that he had. And of course, just like Derek Jeter with the Yankees, playing with the Lakers, not only in that market, but at a time when they were consistently good and there were championships or contending for championships in the years that they didn't win, that elevated all of it. But there's a difference between presence and stardom and mere athletic excellence. He had that whole package.
It's just, then you say, where do you go from here? And I think this is just a time where and your friends will try to get you through something like this, and I'm hopeful that there is all of those elements in plentiful supply for all the families that have just been shattered here. I mean, this isn't a basketball story. This is a story of families shattered in an instant. It's just indescribable.
See, I'd rather drink all alone and pass that shit, one pouring up and kiss a toast to fucking up.